Welcome once again to Beyond the Lens, telling you the stories of real people overcoming real challenges and life stories being changed because of people like you. Another one of our great storytellers is Andres Leiva, staff photographer for Food for the Poor. Andres, you've got another great story from Guatemala, a boy with a kite.
This is also another one of my favorite images, because I think it says a lot about sort of the trajectory of the lives of children we're able to help through, some of the programs at Food for the Poor. So this is a home in Guatemala, an Angels of Hope home. And so this is a little boy that, is a member of this home. And if you look at the image, he's holding up this kite, and it's during playtime, a little bit after school lessons or just educational program time. And, he's playing here with this kite. And I love this image because it makes me think about the bright future that, a lot of these kids, all these kids have the potential to have. And the Angels of Hope home are one of the ways in which, that potential is unlocked. So the children at this home, a lot of them come from backgrounds that, sometimes there's some rough backgrounds there. It's just not always the great home situation. And, at the homes, they're part of a nutritional program. They receive food. There's an educational component, for the older children, they can participate in some trade programs. At this particular school, there was a shoe, a cobbler program to be able to learn the trade. And it's great because it takes children, throughout the early stages of life where, the things you go through can absolutely make or break for the rest of your life. And it sets them up to succeed, out in the real world as adults, and a lot of these children receive the opportunity that they might not have because of their home background that isn't always the greatest. And so, I see this boy, and, he was one of many that were playing that day. But then I look at the sky and it makes me think, the possibilities for children are endless. Any child could be the next, president, or, could be a valuable, like a firefighter or a policeman. All they need is just the assistance, to be able to fulfill their dreams. And so looking at the sky, I just think, wow, this little boy, he could be anybody, the possibilities are endless. He just needs just a little bit of help, and to get, through and reach that future.
Mm. I like the word you used earlier, trajectory, no pun intended with the kite and everything, but
Yeah.
But you can change the trajectory of a child. And if you're watching, if you're listening, and this story has touched you, we've got a lot more to tell you about how you can bring hope into a hopeless situation. And the Angels of Hope program is just one of the many great opportunities to offer a hand up to someone who has no resources and no opportunities. Why don't you go to our website at foodforthepoor.org. And if you can't find it, just type Angels of Hope into the search window there. Also, we've got a lot more stories that we're going to be telling you, including Angels of Hope children, many programs and projects that are rebuilding lives every single day. Subscribe, like, and share our YouTube page here. And if there's some specific questions or comments, or tell us how these stories have touched you, just put some comments in below right here on our YouTube channel. Andres Leiva, a visual storyteller, one of our great photographers. What else would you like to let people know from this experience, this boy with a Tweety-Bird kite that captured your attention?
Yeah, I would highly encourage you if, the education of children, or, being able to combat, things like, child malnutrition, something that, interests you. I would highly encourage you to consider, giving, through Food for the Poor. We help so many kids, and, it makes me so happy to see when children are given the tools to put themselves into success, because like I said, when you're a child, the possibilities are endless. You just need some help sometimes to make it.
Mm. Well, thank you for not only keeping your aperture open, but your heart as well, Andres. You see what I did there? Looking forward to more great photos and stories, Andres. Andres Leiva, special guest today, as always, on Beyond the Lens. Again, go to our website, foodforthepoor.org. Find out about not only the projects, but the people the stories. There's so many great ones, and we're going to be bringing you a lot more here. So subscribe to our YouTube page, and that bell in the corner there, you'll get notifications whenever we upload something new, and you can also share it with your friends. Andre, so glad to be with you again, and looking for another opportunity for you to take us beyond the lens. I'm Chris Wallace. God bless you. See you next time. Beyond the Lens is a production of Food for the Poor, united in God's work.